Hi everyone. Today, in this episode of our YouTube channel, we'll get familiar with yet another financial library, that is yfinance. Yfinance library is essentially used for data retrieval using Yahoo API. Generally, people use this library only for OHLC data, that is open, high, low and closed data. But the fact is, it can also be used to get so much of financial information. So without wasting any much time, let's proceed to our Jupyter notebook and see the library in action. So first of all, if you don't have yfinance into your system, you can just install it using pip install yfinance. As you can see, the requirements are already satisfied. That means the library is good to go and has been already installed prior to this. We will start by importing the library into our notebook. So first of all, after importing, we'll have to define a ticker object for a sample stock. So for this example, I have chosen Reliance. After defining, we'll get the information about the stock. So let's see what information can we get. So as you can see, with just ticker.info, we can retrieve so much of information from just one line of code. I'll leave it up to you to dig deep into the data and separate out what you really need. Going further, so if we run ticker.balance sheet, we can get the ratios or financial data for previous 4 years. So you can get going on this one also. We can get the data such as intangible assets, capital surplus, minority interest, current liability, total assets, and other like financial information that you normally find in balance sheet or yearly report or quarterly report. You can get the earnings as well and the cash flow as well. Now the earnings and cash flow you can get for like past 4 years. So what if you need quarterly data? So you can get quarterly data as well. So now let me show you how to get OHLC data for our stock. So for that one we just have to do yf.download and in brackets you can write the name of the code or the name of the stock that you want the information for. If you input no parameters, then you will get the maximum data from the start of the stock till the last working day of the market. So if I run this cell, you can see that the data that we received is from 1996 Jan 1st to 2022 Jan 21st, which was the last market's working day. And then you can specify the parameters and get the data as you require. So suppose I require last 3 years of data for Reliance. So I can specify the period as 3 years. In place of 3 years, you can input 1 year, 1 week or 1 month of data, or you can also get year till date. So if I run this, I'll get last 3 years of data for Reliance. So suppose I want to specify a start date and an end date. So I can do that too. So as you can see, we have the data from 1st Jan 2020 to 1st Jan 2021. The important thing to note here is that you have to specify the start date and end date in the format of year, then month and then date in a string format. Finally, we can also download a more granular data, that is 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes and hourly data. You can only retrieve up to last 60 days of such granular data. So running the last cell, we can see that we have the data for 1 minute interval from 1st Jan 2022 to 7th Jan 2022. Okay, for more information or for any queries, you can check the documentation section of yfinance. The link for this documentation will be provided in the description section. Thank you.